embedded into the side of a hillside on my journey to where I'm trying to get to. I've got a works block, iron block here. I haven't seen many of these that are actually works like this. This is a big one, and so they've got a lot of patterning to them, and it's all been taken out. So I'm presuming that's from a big building that was around here somewhere. And behind me there is an old red brick property with big brick wall round it. So I do wonder if what's been taken from here is under there. Or is this no, this is round. Is this something else? I'll come back and have a look at that another day. I've got so many things to look at, but I've got... Okay, just there's my iron block. Just over from that, I've got York stone, and I've got a breeze block. Interesting. So I say there's a building here. Yeah, look, I've got iron stones down here. I've got bricks. I've got a limestone block. Yeah, there was once a building right where I'm stood, I would say. I followed those bricks and blocks up that path, and it's brought me to a wall of ironstone, which is perfect, because I want to show you how much this ironstone is used everywhere around the area, harvested off the tops of these hills everywhere. And when I get to where I'm getting to, and I'll show you what I think I'm seeing, you might question as to what some people knew at one point that we're not being told nowadays. That's all York stone, so rebuild. But yeah, it's just everywhere. But this is on the top of a mound. It's a really, really, really beautiful house. But there's the red brick property that I said had the red brick wall round it. It's like a Tartarian place. And I've got what looks to be part of something else here. I don't know what these were. You've got patterns on them. Yeah, I don't know what these were. Are they wall ornaments, like on top of a gate? I don't know, but there's two of them here. Very good. Maybe something to investigate another day. Still following that wall, and I've got a rebuilt wall here, but I've got an area which is starting to show what I'm looking for. See, we've got a really, really old oak tree there. A really, really, really old oak tree there, but behind it is what I want to see. So this, as you can see, has been inscribed, and this is what I'm starting to question as to what is beneath all of these hills here, because I know there's entrances into them. I mean, look under there. It's all hollowed out. It's not just tree roots, this is something else. This is on top of the tree root. The tree's grown on top of what is, I think, a giant creature that spans for tens of miles, hundreds of miles even. And there's entrances into it. And effectively people have terraformed these things, and this is effectively like the fat layer beneath the skin, maybe, and that's what all the sand and everything that makes up these hillsides are. But I've got an area where I think I can get into it, and I've also got an area that shows you how it's broken down. But yeah, this is all hidden by dirt and stuff. So, and of course we've got the heavy iron here, heavy ironstone. Even though it's been harvested, it was like a plating on the outside of it. Wow. Right, I'm just on the side of a very, very steep hill, and this isn't still not where I want it to be. This just shows the sandstone structure that's beneath it, but it gives you a bit of a cross section as to what we've got here. We've got a lot of erosion in here, but we've got this whole layer of ironstone, and it's about 3 foot deep, and it has about, I don't know, 6 inches of what looks like kaolin clay. So I think what I've got here is like a soft tissue layer, then a harder dermis layer, and then a fat layer beneath it, and then inside that you've got various small arteries. As you can see, it's hollow all the way through, but I think they're like arteries and things inside what is an absolutely gargantuan creature. Like I say, it spans absolutely miles, but as I say, I think these were used as cave systems where there was holes within them. There could be an entrance down there buried beneath this dirt here. It's quite a sight. Another huge cross section of this massive, massive creature. BioGeology of the hillside. I thought there might be an entrance point in here. I'm just kind of following things. I've got what could be like an artery hole. As you can see, all of this is where blood flows through the fatty tissue. And above here you've got a dermis layer, and then we've got soft tissue on the top, and what looks to be an entrance just beneath there, where it's probably been opened up at some point in previous times gone by. This is still not where I wanted to get to. I might have to film this in chunks because I don't think I've got enough battery. But you can see these chunks of iron out here. They're just huge. And so all of this creature thing, or what I suppose to be a creature, has been used for building materials for as long as man has been around. So you smelt the ironstone, use the ironstone, the sand, mix it with the kaolin clay, mix it with the lime that's within there, and you can build bricks, you can build blocks. Looks to me like there could be a possible entrance that's been blocked up here, quite possibly. But you can see is big old tree stood on top of it. It's ancient. But you can see a real cross section of what we're dealing with here. I mean, I don't think that is formed from oxidization and photosynthesis of sea life at the bottom of the ocean, not with layers this thick. And the way it's got, there's patterning to it. It looks like a cross section of skin, fat, and arteries to me. But yeah, hopefully I can find what I'm looking for today. If not, it'll be another adventure soon. I've reached another area which is beyond belief. This is a true cross section of what we're dealing with here. But this is, I mean, look how much that is. I would say 8 to 10 foot of ironstone, little bits of sand in it. You can see there's channels running through all over the place in here. and then beneath that is the fatty layer, which is the sandstone that leaves beneath. But this is beneath a lot of I don't really want to give away my position just yet, so let's just say there's a lot of historic history around here. It just goes up and up and up. It's unbelievable. I'm at another point where you can see a lot of sandstone structure revealed. There's what looks to be a cave there, and I've got about 10 foot of the iron above it, which I genuinely do think is some sort of skin layer. It's just absolutely unbelievable, because I mean, so by science terms this is seabed, so this is sand from the seabed. Then you got, why have you got 10 foot of ironstone on top of it? Doesn't make sense. And then like maybe 6 to 8 inches of soil on top. I mean, this place hasn't been underwater for thousands of years apparently, so why so little soil on top? I'm going to try and have a look at this cave, see if I can get to it. I can't quite get to the cave, not without some sort of climbing equipment, but it opens up. There's a hole in there, and then it opens up past a small hole. So like I say, this thing's hollow. There's ways into it, and I'm determined to find a bloody way in. I will.